to Glory Series. Ron Dennis returns. Next race is France. I'm going to try and make this one a shorter video. Don't really want to be running 2 hours plus anymore. Right, so our goal for this race is realistically a podium. Certainly have a top 6 car. Any errors or anything from other cars, we should be okay. I do wonder though whether we should be taking a engine penalty this race. France is a good track for overtaking, and it's a good option for running a 2-stop to bust through the pack. So let's go.
It's Grand Prix time here in Le Castellet. The very first horseless carriage race was organised in France in 1894. Since then, well, the carriages have only gotten faster. For the Grand Prix here...
That's enough for Crofty for now. So our objectives. Both drivers in Q2. Both drivers in Q3. I've left it as finish 12th, just in case there's any errors. Fastest lap, maybe, who knows. Doubt it. Qualifying top 14 is easy now. Finish positions, top 11, that's very doable. Are we expecting any rain? No. That's quite handy. Now, barring driver errors, which hopefully we got enough of in Austria, we should be good. We're going to throw Theo Pourchaire in the car again. "20 laps, fuel and light on pace to minimise error. Not worried about rain ruining session or tyres or anything, so car parts. Let's get all the old practice engine parts in. Okay, so we need, I believe, a balanced car for this setup, but with lots of cornering ability. We'll leave it at that for now. Okay, so traction needs to be lower. Did wonder. Same for higher braking stability then. See what Lando says with that same setup. Well, I think the best option for that is to have Lando's car and Danny's car are slightly different trajectory for the tow settings, but other than that, I think we are good. You know what? Let's throw them both on 7. That should do. Quick save. There is still the odd glitch in this, so...
Radio check.
Yep, radio's good, Drick's good.
Sessions should be starting now.
Definitely no sign of rain, which is good. That's some very quick times from some of the hard runners there.
They've locked up and gone straight on.
Well, the fortunate thing here
Let's
is that
take a look at the replay. Now just take a look at the McLaren.
at least if
That
there is
lock-up
errors, it's
could have cost
unlikely
them
they'll cause
dearly.
too much damage.
Sounds like we've had a spin.
How's the balance? How's the balance?
Oh, it's a shame that Donny Rex missed the pit for that, but never mind. Okay, so good on That's interesting that cornering is coming back as bad. So we must be going the wrong way with downforce settings. That seems like a good option. There we go. New set of softs. 20 laps of fuel again. Feel as though we may be running very, very heavy on fuel compared to the other cars. Yep, that confirms. We do need to change the roll bar. Once we do that, it is entirely possible that that's going to be right on the money for optimal everywhere. Excuse the fact that I woke up with a very sore throat this morning. Don't really know why. Obviously this is a track that is going to rely quite heavily on pushing the tyres to maintain cornering speed. Watch out, actually going quicker than Danny Rick as well. So fuel is making a bit of a difference.
Okay, I had a lockout. Copy.
And that's the lockup! Let's have a look. Daniel Ricciardo involved here. And there's the lockup. It almost got away from them entirely.
Interesting. Exactly the same place that Tier 4 chair did. So Danny Rick's now pulling half a second quicker. Now begs the question, do we pull him in? Given the 15 kilos of fuel, I think not.
They've run wide. Here's the replay.
Let's see how bad
now
that was.
just take a look at the McLaren. They're forced wide, and
barely.
there we can see. Oh, did someone run wide there?
And again.
Someone's run wide. That sounds like someone's gone wide there.
.95 and 91. I'll take that after session 1. Obviously this is a power track and we have the very worn components in. As you can see, Max is taking a penalty as well. Awesome. We'll try that. Medium tyres to both, and off we go.
Daniel, radio check.
Yep, radio is good, drink's good.
So Lando will be slower, at least for this session. What is worth looking at? Is the cars. So Greg is. So Verstappen's got brand new everything in, pretty much. Hamilton. New gearbox, relatively new ERS. Russell. Again the same. No one's got even remotely comparative, apart from Gotifi, really. Magnussen. So it'd be worth looking at Magnussen's times. If he's on medium tyres, that is. Maybe even Vettel. K-Mag's on mediums and is 0.2 faster, but he'll be on yellow push, so Verstappen's times are interesting.
How's the balance? How's balance?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, awesome job.
Okay.
Right, we'll leave him out for another couple of laps, I think. And the same with Danny Rick, to be honest. Might as well. So close. To be honest, it's that close that I'd rather give him time this session. With Danny Rick, we can do a minor tweak because he doesn't really need the time. So we're now at a point where their times are getting very similar. Lando's running 5 kilos less fuel but doing the same times as Danny Rick effectively. Now his tyres are on the drop-off.
the session has now finished.
I would call that a productive session. I think we probably get 100% on Danny Rick. We know what we're going to need to do to get 100% on Lando, we think.
Thank you for joining us.
So we'll just double check the expected strategies here. One stop. Not sure I necessarily agree. No, it is. It is a one stop. So depending on where we are on the grid, we might start on softs and then go to hards. That is an option. You can split the strat. Soft, medium, soft, or medium, soft, medium. It's very much an option. I feel like medium, soft, medium's probably the better idea. It'll be disgustingly quick at the end. Or even go medium, medium, soft. Ideally, you want to be noticeably quicker than every other car on track throughout the Grand Prix if you're going to do a two-stop. So maybe medium, soft, medium might be the way forward. So let's throw Danny Rick 25 laps worth of fuel in. Put the hards on. Lando with the hards as well. Just give him 18 laps worth of fuel. The problem is I'm not too sure which way to go. Let's just double check. Lower braking stability. Might just do 18 laps for Danny Rick, to be fair. He doesn't need to be doing a silly number of laps. He can come in and do 2 stints on those hards. Give ourselves comparative performance.
Radio check.
Yeah, all good.
Between the two drivers.
Track should be green.
Potentially give ourselves representative times versus other cars. So Stroll is behind us on softs. Joe is ahead by a second.
I think we've had a car run wide.
So we'll be losing a second, probably a lap, because of running on blue push.
I think someone's run wide.
Obviously losing out because of the engines. Practice sessions definitely making it start to feel like the
And Lando, how's the balance? How's the balance?
happy with that.
The double podium is away from us. I'm
Okay,
going to call
understood.
Danny Rick in as well. He's going to be able to go on to softs now. We put 8 laps of fuel in. So Lando's still on great for his... We should probably have not changed his setup.
We've just had a car run wide.
Let's see where Danny Rick sits with a push. That's an interesting lap. So Danny Rick is a second behind Verstappen on brand new components. Definitely up with the Mercs. How's Alonso's engine? In a lot better condition than Danny Rick's. Come on. Again, a lot better condition. We're looking at relatively serious performance drop-off. Right, we call Danny Rick in. He doesn't need to do any more work today. We've got Lando above that 70% mark, which is what was really needed. His practice goals are not progressing at all very well, which is a bit of a worry. I might be lucky to get him out for some more running on some softs. Yeah, we will get him out. It's only going to be a couple of laps though, but that's kind of what we really need. So those tyres will have done 30 laps plus.
Do you just want to give a very big
Still
quick
optimal.
feedback and then we'll jump out?
Yeah, awesome job.
Okay, understood.
We have full optimal. Soft tyres, 8 laps of fuel, off we go. No, we're going to be right up Vettel's arse. Lando goes top 6. That's acceptable. No, we're gonna throw new ERS for both cars. Ideally, we don't really want them fighting each other off the grid, but 77 and 76. I'm quite confident both cars will make Q3, possibly on a used set of softs.
Daniel, radio check and check the drink.
Yep,
So we'll
radio's
wait
good, drink's good.
until every car has done a lap. We do not want to be doing 2 runs in Q1. So I think we're aiming for a low 133 here. It doesn't look like the Red Bulls are going to be beatable. I see, well, maybe at high 132s. Uh-oh. There's a possibility I've made a horrible mistake here. We need big push. Oh dear. We've got a compromised lap. Danny Rick is in trouble.
The session has now finished.
We got away with it. Lando goes top 7 with a compromised lap. So the old tyres are apparently 0.1 second slower. I feel like we should attempt to run the old tyres. Go straight out.
Radio check.
Yeah, confirm.
Okay, so that's a green light.
So being a little bit behind K-Mag is perfectly fine. We don't want anyone coming out the pits now. That's exactly what we got. Fantastic. So we've still gone quicker than Russell.
Sounds like a spin.
Norris will definitely have to go again. The fortunate thing is there's only one car that's potentially slower than us ahead. Danny Rick's lost a lot of time there. As expected, Max is blowing the field away. Thick end of a second ahead of us. It doesn't look like it's really going to be much of a contest for us in comparison to the Red Bulls and the Ferraris. We will need mistakes for a podium by the look of that. So as far as tyres are concerned, we are going to be looking at a medium, soft, medium if we go for a 2-stop here. Having needed to use that set of softs to get into Q3. So we
Radio
will
check.
wait for everyone to have
Okay,
gone.
radio check.
Sessions should be starting now.
Oh dear. So we are going to be a little bit behind. But that's an acceptable position on the grid. We don't want to be next to each other fighting for position into turn 1.
Race day has arrived and the time has come for these drivers.
So, position game wise, we can make back the cost of that component. Do we take the risk over 300,000? I think we do. Okay, so the optimal base strategy is medium to hards. However, if we go medium, medium, soft, we apparently lose 10 seconds to our race pace. So, ideally we want to be around the cars that are ahead of us pretty quickly. Medium to hard does look like it's going to be the OP strat. What is interesting though, well, we are going to need to push those tyres, so we'll do one further lap with Danny Rick, I think, is the plan. We'll keep that second set of mediums. Now the question is, can we go long on the meds? Do we put an extra lap of fuel in over that? It's a big lift and coast track. I think we do. I think we put that extra lap in. And we run hard for longer. Off we go.
It's bright and sunny as the drivers line up on the grid. And there is Lando Norris. They're in the back half of the pack, so they'll need to work hard if they want a podium finish. And behind them, it's Ricciardo. And here we go with the French Grand Prix.
So we have the cars at the front on mediums. They are going to be running away with it.
It's lights out and away we go.
Most of the grid running mediums. Not ideal. K-Mag ahead of Lando. So
This is
we've
really
had
good.
many position gains from both drivers already, which is a great start.
McLaren
We need
have
to be
got
ahead
some
of Zhou.
momentum going.
With Lando, really.
That's a position gained for Alpha Tauri.
Use deploy.
Okay, understood.
Use overtake.
Okay, gotcha.
So that's both drivers making an overtake here, I think, by the look of it. It's a great start.
Nice job.
Right, Lando is around there. Danny Rick is not.
And McLaren with a great overtake.
Overtake available if needed.
Confirm.
Really need Danny Rick to make that overtake and make it fast. And the problem we have is how quickly Alpha Tauri is in a straight line.
Okay, mate, nice work.
Good job.
McLaren gain a position.
So Danny Rick should be much faster out of this corner with his medium tyres.
Good job.
Lando really needs to get down at least one of those Alpines very quickly. It's direct round Zhou. No sign of Lando being able to get around the Alpine yet.
Well done.
Oh, Danny Rick's so
DRS
slow out of that
enabled,
last
DRS.
corner. He's still taking the Alpha Tauri.
Nicely done, Daniel. Nicely done.
Right. Danny Rick will go on to
Focus on
harvest
recharge.
outside of the
Okay, understood.
Recharge on.
DRS.
Okay.
Lando needs to go wide here. The Alpines have gone defensive, which is fantastic news. 3 wide. Oh.
Yeah, it was a good job.
Right,
Just
Lando
be
can now
careful with
cool
this
it
tyre.
down.
Yeah, confirm.
We'll now run light. A lap or two.
Okay, keep looking after the tyre.
Confident of our pace to be able to get into the top 6 now.
Use the pace now.
Okay.
That's far from ideal.
Okay, well done.
And McLaren with a great overtake.
Use the overtake button.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh, Danny Rick, you got a DRS. Oh, yes. That's what I wanted to see. We'll run Lando light for a little bit. What we've got here is a DRS train running right the way from Bottas down to 16th. The fortunate thing is that because we have overfuel, we can run high fuel, potentially run
And
hardest
recharge
on
on
the
is okay,
DRS,
please.
Confirm.
on the ERS rather.
Was that a lock-up on the track?
We could consider ourselves quite well placed at the moment, as we will likely be undercutting Ocon. The biggest problem I've got is I really don't want my drivers to fight each other. Just need to bring our tyres back into range. Two or three laps. Verstappen is down the back with his brand new components and not overtaking. He must have damage. Let's just have a quick look. Verstappen dropped many places. He must have had all that new engine for nothing. Ocon is currently running a very hampered engine. So no.
Oh, big lock up there.
Yellow flags ahead.
Confirm.
And Danny Rick's going to now want to push to stay in the DRS as well.
Okay, to push.
Cheers.
Let's see what pace you can do.
Danny Rick now has the opportunity
understood.
to break DRS with Alonso and maintain DRS with Ocon. He's done the job. Norris is in last.
Recharge on.
Yep, understood.
Oh. Yeah. Okay, understood.
We
What
can
is
take a
going on
look
with
now.
Lando?
Now just take a look at the McLaren.
Really?
What a spin out!
So we'll just bring Danny Rick's tyres back into range. Stay clear of Alonso. Get the ERS recharged. Lando's in trouble. One's definitely thinking about having a go at Bottas.
Recharge off.
Okay, understood.
Need to push.
Okay, understood.
You know, nice job.
McLaren gain a position.
Oh dear.
So recharge on.
Okay, confirm.
If you can, push.
Confirm.
It's possibly time to consider an overtake for Danny Rick here.
Recharge off. Recharge off.
Okay, understood.
They've locked up and gone straight on.
Hamilton's made an error. Danny Rick is gone. Around the outside of Ocon.
And McLaren with a great overtake.
I wonder. Let's go. Maintain the push. didn't get DRS. Oh, I have the joy of a controller having lost its battery. Fantastic. Apparently, I have no battery in any controller. Which, for obvious reasons, is deeply problematic. You have power. That was far from ideal. We are struggling to keep pace with Lewis through medium speed sectors.
Doing a good job so far.
McLaren gain a position.
So we've had another competitor lock up, but who? Bottas, maybe?
Is that a lockup?
Perez. It's not really consequential to us, to be honest.
Use the overtake button.
Understood.
I'm debating on switching to a two-stop for landing.
And recharge on, recharge on.
Cool.
Just be careful with this tyre.
Yeah, confirm.
Okay, keep looking after the tyre.
Understood.
Okay, Daniel, recharge on.
Understood.
Recharge off, recharge off.
Roger.
Let's see what pace you can do.
Understood.
And recharge on, recharge on.
Okay, understood.
Press overtake button.
Confirm.
And McLaren with a great overtake.
Recharge off, recharge off.
Okay.
So this isn't looking particularly promising for Lando now. Undercutting for Danny Rick may be the best option. He's going to come out in 18th, so far from ideal. Verstappen has ripped through the field. basically have to hope that Lando's raw pace is going to bring him back into contention. And currently he's sat around the 4.5 to 5 second mark. It's not going well. And given that running slightly long is beneficial, Verstappen pulling fastest laps with 50% tyres. Hamilton pitting. That is interesting. He's pitted for the gap with Lando. Oh, Lando, keeping behind. So actually, if I was to pit with Danny Rick now, he'd be pitting into a gap. Push it hard,
Go,
Danny.
Kate. Push.
Yep, understood.
We go 2 laps.
Seems to have been a lock-up. McLaren gain a position.
Does he? All right. Danny Rick's going to come in now. No, that one. Come on, Lando, keep him behind you.
And McLaren with a great overtake.
Lando is 15 seconds. Realistically, he's going to be 20 seconds back from where he needs to be. I would argue, Danny Rick, this one's not your fight, mate. Use him. Danny Rick going much quicker than the Mercs as well.
Red Bull gained a place. Looks like there's been a lockup.
Lando's going to be in play for an overtake on the DRS point. And there's well harvest through here. That's a potential error. I should really have overtaken through there. Gone for the overtake. Albon has no defence.
McLaren gain a position.
There's potentially 2, 3 positions to be gained for Lando from pitting cars, which will put him 11th. So as long as he can keep catching Gasly at the rate he is doing, which is a thick end of a second a lap, Ocon as well. Verstappen's now at the point where he's getting held up. Danny Rick can now harvest. No, we're going to have to go through here pretty fast. It's going to have to be a big push to get past Joe. Stay in touch with these guys. Off you go, Danny Rick, come on. Oh dear. We're now in trouble. Unless, yep, that'll do.
And
The
McLaren
Ray
with a great
Lando has
overtake.
caught Gasly. It's absolutely obscene. So Ocon's currently doing 38.2s and Norris will be round Ocon. So we are aiming for a top 8 finish for Lando still. Merckx having track position on Danny Rick is a problem. I think Danny Rick does need to do a cool down lap on his tyres or two. That's Alonso going in. And we're not going to make the same mistake we did last time with Lando. Off you go, mate. Oh, Alonso.
Sounds like someone's locked up.
Now Alonso is going to be fast. Because he's on mediums. Has Lando just broken DRS? No. Not quite. But he has now. Right, let's see if Danny Rick can harvest and go cold on tyres here. Certainly can for the next half a lap at least, anyway. Right, Alonso's a second and a half behind now, so we should be okay. Time for Danny Rick to pick up the pace. Danny Rick is noticeably faster than both of these Mercs.
Recharge off, recharge off.
Understood.
There's a possibility of some team orders going on with Merck here.
McLaren gain a position.
Yes, there is without doubt team orders at Merck. And those are to keep that McLaren behind. Ocon only a second and a bit ahead now. We've got one of the Mercs. No, we haven't. Or we have. Keep it going, Danny Rick. Keep it going. You've got both of them there.
And McLaren with a great overtake. And that's the lockup.
Leave it.
Who's running wide there?
So I think we now want a point of consolidate position. Lando isn't going to catch the Mercs without an error. Danny Rick is basically just needing to consolidate the gap, keep it at around 3 seconds. Just need to cool the tyres off for a couple of laps and then we can push again, I think. Because we are now in the realms of not going to be able to reach the end if we keep pushing at medium pace. The second it drops below 2.5, we push again. Whereas Lando is actually still catching.
It's a spin!
Oh, hello.
Let's see what happened there. Now watch this. Lewis Hamilton involved in this one.
Oh, that's going to slow
Look
up.
at that!
Oh.
They've spun their car.
That might bring Lando into contention. Six laps. Let's see where Lando is on his pace for this lap versus the Mercs, now that he's on full pace. They do seem to be holding each other up as well. So the Merc's doing 136.8. Wow. Okay. And that's with Norris getting held up. I think we do require another mistake from the Mercs to be able to keep up.
Oh, big lock up there.
He's taking half a second easy, a lap out of them. Getting round the pair of them is going to be very hard work if he does catch them. That's 9, 8, 8, so what, 6/10? 6/10-ish. It's not enough. Unless the Mercs make a mistake. And we are still at the point where Lando's tyres are potentially going to be a problem. Six-tenths again. He is going to be right on the back of them.
Look at that! They've run wide!
Russell making an error is exactly what Lando needed. Still think pulling 3 seconds in 2 laps, 2.5 laps is a tall order. Lando will lose time over sector 1. Still pulling 3/4 a second on him though. The slightest error from the Mercs and he's in. Lando has in fact pulled a full pit stop back on Hamilton in this stint. Six-tenths again. We're going to be right on the edge with tyres. And banking on an error. Do we push and try and get DRS on the final lap? It's worth the gamble, but it's not going to happen. Really close.
And Sainz crosses the line first.
Lando's done really well for a recovery, but not to be. Big push, Lando, big push.
Hey Daniel, that's the checkered flag.
Not quite.
Well done, guys.
So close.
Honestly, well done, Daniel. I think you drove really well there. For the in-lap, can I have ACS off and H4 1? White H4, position 1.
That is the checkered flag.
So in the end, a decent result. Can't complain about being behind the Ferrari and the Red Bulls. Shame about Lando's little lock-up, but, well, big lock-up. but that further consolidates our position in 4th in the championship. 101 points ahead now. Only good race performance, apparently. Nice 4.8 million. I think that will confirm that we don't need to develop this year's car anymore, really. We push control, I think, for Teo Porcher. How far is Danny Rick off another point? Okay, so Lando will go up again before Danny Rick does, as will Teo. Oh, we have a development point. We've got to go feedback. Or pit crew management. I think realistically, long term, he's not going to be here. So we'll go pit crew management, maximise the speed for now. Jason Pryor will get an upgrade as well. I think we're going to go pit crew management with him too. I think we can safely say the drivers are going nowhere. Design centre, we need another... Oh, it's a fair amount of money, to be fair. Wind tunnel is here in 20 days. That race simulator upgrade will be a nice one to do for the off season, I think. Our team hub is fine as it is. Operations facilities, this is where it gets interesting. We don't really need team attractiveness as it stands, and it's a very easy upgrade to get more just because of boardroom and the hospitality area. Weather centre might be a reasonable upgrade to do if we got a couple of mil to spare. The helipad's kind of pointless at the moment. So we've got one more race before the summer break, Hungarian Grand Prix. We look at our car, we're good in low speed corners. And we're good at following in low speed corners, which is going to be very, very useful around here. So we're going to be going top. For the sake of 40k, I'm not taking the risk on that. I'll have both drivers in Q2, Q3 rather. Finish position. For the sake of 40 grand, I'd rather not take the risk. It's highly likely we will finish in the top 8. But we're in for some serious money coming in after this race, as long as we keep fit on the track. Fast forward to the next session, and we've done our race prep. So, nearly at the halfway point in the season. Sat 4th in the championship. It's highly unlikely that Alfa Romeo, Alpine and AlphaTauri will all overtake us. There's even a possibility we could fight for 3rd if we really pushed. I don't think the push is necessary. But it is very much doable to clinch 3rd in the constructors. Lando and Daniel doing a pretty decent job on all accounts. I think it is very possible that we're looking at them splitting the Mercs. Have one Merc either side of both of them by the end of the season. Merc will probably be on a very aggressive upgrade strategy. Ferrari's upgrades will be hampered now. Let's have a look and see who their head of aero is right now. Alessandro Cinelli is at Alpha. So they've taken Mitchell Kuma from us. So they are realistically looking at one of the lowest overall tech directors. It's only really Williams. So we're going to be looking at a Ferrari drop-off. Chances are Red Bull are going to be properly up there next season. It's fair to say Merc will be as well. Let's have a look at technical chiefs. So, yeah, I think we can very much expect that Merc are going to be up there. Maybe not quite as close. It's going to be a three-way fight next year. Fair to say. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. To follow or subscribe on Twitch. Cheers.